Hello and welcome back to Rangmar. In today's maths lesson, we're taking another look at coordinate geometry. Our walt for today is to use coordinates to draw shapes in the first quadrant. Can you remember what we call this grid? Do you remember how we label the two axes? Pause the video and write down the answers. Well, this is the first quadrant. And we label the axis like this, x down on the horizontal line and y on the vertical line. Now let's see if you remember how to plot coordinates onto the first quadrant. This coordinate here, 2, 4. Are you able to plot that on this grid? Pause the video and give it a try. Well, we're going to go through this one slowly just to make sure that you're still following. So we look at the coordinate first. Remember that the first number is the x-coordinate and the second number is the y-coordinate. So first, we're going to walk along the x-axis until we hit our x-coordinate. In this example, it's 2. Next, we're going to walk straight up the y-axis until we hit our y-coordinate. In this example, it's 4. So we're going to go up, up, up until we hit 4. Wherever we land, we're going to mark it with a big dot. This is the point 2, 4. So we're going to mark it, and if you want, you can write the coordinate above to remind yourself. So that's it. That's how we plot a coordinate. I'm going to leave these steps up here to help you, and try plot this coordinate, 5, 3. Pause the video and give it a try. So here's what you should have got. We walk along the x-axis until we hit our x number, which is 5. Then we walk up the y-axis until we hit our y-coordinate, which is 3, and we mark where we landed. That's the point 5, 3. Now that you understand that, can you plot these 3 coordinates on the first quadrant? Pause the video and plot all 3 coordinates. So here's what you should have got. 2, 4 is here. 5, 1 is here, and 7, 8 is here. Remember, always the first number is the x-coordinate, the second is the y. If I asked you to do it the opposite way, and I just marked a point on the first quadrant, would you be able to tell me what the coordinates of that point are? So remember, first find what the x number is, and then the y number, and put them together in a bracket with a comma between. Pause the video and try do it for these 2 separate points. You can write it above. So here's what you should have got. The first point is 2, 8. That's 2 on the x and 8 on the y. The second point is 4, 4. 4 on the x and 4 on the y. Now let's put all of that knowledge together with a little challenge. Can you pick 4 sets of coordinates that when we join them up, they would create a square? Pause the video and give it a try. So you should have something like this. Now the coordinates that you have don't have to be exactly the same, but they should be something like this. I went for 2, 8, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 6, 5. Try one more shape. Can you pick 3 sets of coordinates that would give you a triangle when you joined the points? Pause the video and give it a try. So here's the ones that I went for, but your triangle might look a little bit different. I went for 5, 7, 3, 3, and 7, 3. Okay, let's finish off with 2 difficult questions for coordinate geometry. Here is the first quadrant and the second quadrant. And we've got an irregular shape on here. I want you to try and find out what the 5 sets of coordinates for the corners of this shape are. I'll help you out and give you the first one. This point here is 1, 2. Can you find the other 4 points? Pause the video and give it a try. So here's what you should have got. 1, 2, 2, 6, 5, 6, 5, 9, 8, 9, and 7, 2. If you got that and it was easy peasy for you, here's one last challenging shape. Pause the video and try to figure out what the 4 corner coordinates would be for this shape. Well, how did you get on? You should have got these coordinates. -2, 5, because we're in the second quadrant for that point. 1, 2, 2, 9, and 7, 4. So our wall for today was to use coordinates to draw shapes in the first quadrant. If you're ready to try some activities to practice that now, go down to the activities below. If you need to watch the video again, that is no problem. Today's lesson was quite tricky. That's all we have time for this week. Until next time, take care.